What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XRP today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, you guys, and let's get into it. It is the 20th day of July. And here we are, my friends. $3.40, chilling a little bit. This is to be expected, right? It's the weekend. It's nothing too exciting happens over the weekend ever. We are normally pretty boring on these days, and $3.40 now will be at $3.40 tomorrow and the next day, but chilling right above our prior all-time highs right here. This is exactly what we expected to happen, right? With this giant W, okay? The move was only ever going to take you. Oops, I don't know why. That was weird how it hooked over there. I didn't hook. I moved straight up. I don't know why it hooked. The move would only ever take you right above where the W formed. And then I forget what day it was, but we talked about this exact thing, man, where it was after it's above here, you probably consolidate right above your all-time high, and then you rip to the next phase. And I don't think this is going to be a long phase of consolidation like this or like this, right? It's not going to be long. It's going to be very short-lived like this, like a week or less. And the bright side of that is you're on the third day of this week or less of consolidation. So do you have lower prices to go to? Sure. Are you going to go dramatically lower from here? Probably not. I mean, could you go back below this all-time high? I mean, you already have. So you could go back to, what, $3.20, $3.10. If Bitcoin drops in the way that I think it's going to, how much would this be, actually? Let's look at this on a, oh, come on, 4-hour time frame, yeah. If we were to drop, let's see. So I'm thinking it'll go somewhere around 114K, if not a little bit lower. That's a 3.3% drop. XRP would probably then drop at least 5%, at least, I would think, or at least 4%, let's say. So that'd be about $3.20. You're at $3.40. You're going to go a little bit below $3.30. I doubt you go below $3.20. It could happen, but nothing dramatic, right? Nothing too crazy. Maybe at your worst, you go all the way down to $3.16. And I'll tell you what, if you go just a fraction lower than that, XRP is still bullish, you guys. There's nothing to be concerned with. I know I'm talking to the right people, guys, and I don't have to worry about any of you because nobody's going to panic sell on any kind of drop. I mean, anybody who wants to sell XRP, they did it. They already did it, right? They're not here, not now. I mean, maybe there's some panic sellers, if they bought the top and stuff like that, but the majority of people holding this thing are not selling. So the amount of selling pressure you will see if Bitcoin corrects is going to be very minimal as well. That's my expectations. That's all I'm trying to say. Whenever we do continue moving higher, and that will be soon enough, because again, this consolidation phase is not long for this world at all. You will be moving up to prices that are not just above $4, but probably above $5 by the end of this month of July. You could be up higher, but that's not what's important, right? Timing is not what's important. The overall price is going to probably hit 1380 to 1640, somewhere in that zone, by mid to late August. That's the expectation here. Okay, you're like a starship. We don't even have rocket ships anymore. We got starships. You're like a starship from Elon Musk, and you're loaded. Maybe you're even, I don't know. Are you loaded? Are you loading? Or have you lifted off already? I wouldn't even call this liftoff yet, man. Like, that's nice. I guess, I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to church it up for the analogy's sake. No, you've lifted off already. Let's you're already gone. You just haven't left orbit yet, okay? Let's put it at that. You haven't left orbit yet, but you're going to. I don't know any kind of rocketry terms or anything like that, like what phase or stage or whatever you're in, but all I know is that was a failed analogy is all I know. But all I know is, like a starship, you are going to the freaking moon. There we go. Can we save it? Does that count? And it will likely only get faster as we continue to grow. I would expect that this, while it's nice, this is a nice little taste of what's to come. It's just a taste, man. There's a lot more bullish action to take. Man, I don't know what it is, but I just can't talk today. Let's look at the 1-hour time frame, okay? But I'm trying. I'm out here trying, guys. Looking at the 1-hour time frame here, RSI looks a little bearish. Stochastics look a little bearish. The MACD looks a little bearish, but who cares? It's the 1-hour time frame. Whatever. A fart in the wind. I care more about a fart in the wind than I care about these bearish indicators. Drop a little bit. Who cares? Give it to us. Give us some cheaper prices. We'll take it. 320, 330, somewhere around there. Probably below 330. But I doubt you get below 320. Again, if you get below 320, it's just a better buying opportunity. It does not mean that XRP is broken. It went below 320. C-Zar said it wouldn't go below there. No, I just said I don't think it goes below there. Hell, go down to $3. Are you bearish on XRP still? You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's all the more to buy you with, right? But nonetheless, these indicators do look bearish at the moment. 4-hour time frame here. Also looking, you look pretty good consolidation-wise, but you probably do come down a little bit. Just immaculate on the RSI. Stochastics look like they want to come a little bit lower. They look like they mean business this time. MACD looks a little bearish too, sure. Yeah, but dude, that is a beautiful RSI. Love it. Come down a little bit more. Hell, see a lower low than any of these lows? You probably do. You probably get a lower low with a higher low, and that's hidden bullish divergence. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Drop it low, girl. I doubt you're going to, but just a little bit. It's going to drop it just a little bit. Go into the daily time frame here. Very overbought. Yeah. Not that you can't stay overbought, right? You've done this before. We get overbought, then you come down, you're just staying overbought, bouncing in this land of crazy, chaotic bullishness. It can happen. I would like to see you come down a little bit more, but for XRP, I guess it's not really a mandatory thing that you need to get out of the overbought zone. You don't need to cool off, man. You're only going to get hotter. Stochastics look good. MACD looks good. Everything looks good, man. So other than the short-term stuff, you're very, very bullish, explosively bullish. You look like you've got some work to do to the upside. And again, we derive our targets. Well, we derive them from multiple places, but let's see. We derive our higher targets from this high to low here, the 2618 to the money zone. That's the target. The money zone is the 2886 to the 3113. If you're looking up what's the money zone on the Fibonacci extensions, you'll probably never find that because that's just a term that I've coined, a phrase that I've coined myself. I call that the money zone, the 2886, 3113, not because it happens often, but because when it does happen, it's a very reliable place of resistance. We can actually validate that even, right, on Bitcoin. Let's see. Let's get on the daily time frame here. Right? Was it this high to low? Maybe it was this high to low. Let's see. Where was it? Nope, not there. It might have been, maybe it was this high to low. Nope, I forget. I swear, I'm not making this up. I swear we did. Maybe it was on a 4-hour time frame. Let's see. Could have been this high to low, maybe. Yeah, right there. Money zone. Hit the money zone. But whenever it works out in that way that you find resistance, and I mean it's pinpoint accurate, when it is pinpoint accurate resistance is only if you move up swiftly like this. If you were to, let's say, stop somewhere in between and then consolidate, it weakens the idea that you would find resistance here. Maybe you do still find resistance there, but maybe it's like less significant, right? That's all I'm trying to say. XRP on a weekly time frame, it's going to move swiftly up to this area. Maybe day by day, there's some volatility, but week after week, it's going to look like this did back here in November, December. It's going to look just like that. It's going to look, and that's not a one-off. A lot of people, I think this was a one-off. But this is how XRP moves. This is what it does. This is literally how it moves. And we're at new all-time highs now. It's going to move swiftly to this 11 to 1637 area. And I don't think we stop at 11. I'm only being kind. I think we stop at 1380 to 1637. And when you move swiftly up there, that's a very telltale area to find resistance, right? Again, it's the money zone because it's reliable if and when it happens. It's not an easy thing to get to, though. Understand, a move like this does not happen every single time. If you just draw this on any fib and assume, oh, that's where it's going to go. No, most of the time, this is the primary target zone. It's the primary target zone for a reason, right? But XRP is going to say, who cares? And it's just going to go straight through the roof. You have to know what you're dealing with, right, to kind of have that foresight. And if you don't have the foresight, you just happen to be catching a rocket ship, then maybe that'll help you. I don't know. But I got nothing else for you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. XRP to 320, 340, 330. We're at 340 now. 330 to 320. And then after that, you got months of upside. Well, not months, sorry. I should say weeks. Why can't I talk today? Weeks of upside. 1382 to 1637. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Bye-bye.